in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. The oven. Yep.
Scottie Pickems in the house. Look at this guy.
The kid is back.
Papa Fazul, Uncle Nino, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh
Anytime.
man, I've been really looking forward to this. We were talking about it. We're like, Scottie hasn't come on yet. We just go live with him every Thursday. He doesn't come on the podcast.
I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be here. Make fun of this guy too, you know?
Yeah.
Look at
Okay. I got my Kraken beanie on today. Everybody, look at this.
He's ready to take jabs. He's talking about his beanie.
Yeah. Right when Scottie walked in the door, all Mario's talking about is boxing. I'm like, right away.
Yo, he looks shredded, man. I wouldn't get in the ring with him.
I can't help it. What do you want me to do? I'm losing. People compliment me when I walk in the room.
You got to give credit.
I didn't bring up boxing. He brought it up.
Give credit when credit's due.
That's it.
Mario's looking to get knocked out by Ally Quinta, man. He really is.
At least he's trying.
Yeah, no, I know. I respect the hustle. I respect him.
Listen,
going to
I
the gym
have
and doing it.
I've slutted myself out for this fucking podcast so much. I'm just willing to do what it takes to fucking retire and just speak on a microphone.
Thanks for slutting yourself out, Mario.
Taking one for the team, this guy.
Yeah, as
You're
usual.
welcome, Daddy. All right, the oven's certainly preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
Who are we? We're the Oven Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Spank that subscribe button. Keep sharing the show. Follow us. TikTok, Instagram. And this guy's repping full card sweep today.
Heavy. I love
He
it.
does a good job.
Yeah, he does a good job.
I've been doing this for a little bit. I'm getting better.
How do I go about getting one of these hoodies?
Yo, we got hoodies. We
I
got the
mean-
no FCS given on the hat. I love it. I love it.
You don't see the stitching on like the sleeve very often. Halfway down the sleeve, I like
That's
it.
why it's legitimate, man. It's
Yeah,
stitched
yeah.
in.
That's some
We don't mess around. I'll get you one.
Yeah.
I got you one too.
two
I've
X.
been waiting 2 months now. I've been waiting for some gear.
It's getting cold in here, so I had to take it.
I'm also like, when are we gonna do some skits in front of the FCS background? I thought you would invite us to the office to do some skits in front of that.
Man. I'm ready.
I think
ready.
that's pretty legit.
You guys are busy, man. You guys are busy.
busy. I'm always busy.
That's it.
So tell us about Underdog Fantasy and Full Card Sweep. What do the fans need to know right now?
I mean, the fans need to know, Papa Fazul, Uncle Nino, you guys have been putting out bangers. Thursday night, 6 p.m. on Instagram Live. NFL, Thursday night football mostly.
Yep.
But you got to start throwing out these MMA picks. Your UFC knowledge is unreal. Not so much this guy, but you. I want your significant strikes. UFC, we got Bilal Mahavich, Shavkat Rakhmonov. We have UFC at Madison Square Garden.
It's back, baby. November is right around the corner.
People want it from me. I want it from you.
Listen, hey, we can get it from both sides.
And
Nice and easy.
Mario throw in
Pause.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, to get it from both sides. Dude woke up. He woke up.
Yeah,
This fucking
his eyes just went through that. But no, I would love to, man. I think doing it on Saturday mornings would be awesome. I think getting some picks on the story. Maybe if you want to come on some lives, Saturday mornings for UFCs.
I'm in, man. I'm in.
It's
No, live Saturday morning would be good because Franco's starting to wake up before 2 p.m. on the weekends. So it's. I think we got some life. We got some things we could do on Saturdays
If
now.
it works, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
I'm an adult now.
Yeah. So I want to know right now, what's one bet or one type of bet you'll never place?
At this point, I've pretty much placed every single bet. I'll tell people all the time, if you're betting 10-leg parlays, it's like you're going to a steak dinner. You know you're overpaying for that $35 drink in Manhattan, but it's the cost of entertainment. If you're doing it for fun, if you're doing it small, and it's entertainment, that's fine, because you're likely going to lose. You are going to lose, right? When we get on Thursday nights, we've hit first touchdowns 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 5 weeks, whatever it is. We go into it knowing it's a long shot.
For sure.
We've sort of figured it out, but in the end of the day, there's obviously luck that goes into it. But I've pretty much bet on anything. I would bet on ping pong if I had an edge. I don't know what the fuck
man.
you would do it too.
Oh, my God, I would love
if,
to.
If I had women's badminton in Zimbabwe and I could do it, make money on it, it's all the same shit. Money is money.
So for me, like, as long as I could watch it, I would like to bet on it. You know what I mean?
I disagree with that. You put in the work, hours of work in a day to get a card at nighttime. MLB, NHL, NBA. You watching the game is not going to change the outcome. right? If,
Yep.
if there's a game, if it's Hawaii college football on a Saturday night, if you find edge on the game, not if you're just being a degenerate, if you find edge on the game, place the bet, go to bed. There's nothing you can do sitting in Long Island, New York, that's going to change the outcome in Hawaii.
Bro, yes, there is.
I don't know if you believe in like the universe and energy and shit.
It's all
Maybe.
bullshit. It's
dude.
all bullshit. All bullshit.
They hear me through the television, bro.
Oh, it's rigged. It's a jinx. The Jets
The
are
New York
jinx.
Mets, baby.
It's a fuck. Anyone who gives out picks and says that the NFL is rigged is the dumbest motherfucker you'll ever be. You're telling me the NFL is rigged, but you're selling. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't. It's all nonsense. Do I think there are refs that are corrupt? Of course. Do I think there are players, college players, professional players? We saw with Jonte Porter. Dude was fucking betting his uncle, and he left the game or something because he was sick.
Yeah, you
Dude is nuts. Why don't you just fucking foul out at that point, right?
Yeah, you see, like when you hit the 3-pointer and was like mad about it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Did it by accident.
They're all dumb. But again, going back to it, man, us sitting here putting out picks together, we don't have to watch the game. If if you do it and you want to, if it gets you a little extra horny to put a couple bucks on a game that you're watching, go for it. It's all entertainment.
You played ball at D3, man. You're not superstitious at all. You don't have any like superstitions like that.
I was never into that, man. You put in the practice, you get the gooseneck going. You get the gooseneck. It's all repetition, man. You sit there 1,000 free throws a day. I didn't make it in college. I didn't make it in college, right? Great high school player, career high 9 points on a team on Long Island. Actually, I shot like 3 of 5 from 3, 9 points. That was it. But I party too much, man.
I hear you,
Yeah,
man.
dude, don't worry about it. You got drafted the same round as Franco.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for him to come with that.
This guy's a fucking dick. He's a dick.
So actually, I wanted to lean in with when I was in CYO basketball. This is the furthest as I went. My team used to call me Chuck, and you made me think that when you're like, yeah, I went 3 from 5 for the 3-point line for a career high 9. I feel like that was my stat line too, and to this day they still don't let me live that down.
I mean, listen, anyone walking in a starting lineup to a packed crowd, the national anthem. I don't care if it's D3 ball, whatever it is. There's nothing like it. It's fucking awesome.
I say it
fucking
all the
awesome.
time, 100%. I don't care what level of college you played at. If you played there, you're a fucking stud, regardless.
You were a stud. This is
Oh, yeah, I'm
20
fucking-
years. Yeah, 20 years ago.
Dude,
You're that old, damn.
Yeah, I'm 36. So 18 years ago was my freshman year, or 19 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, you don't look a day over 35 and a half.
I got a couple. Fucking. Dude doesn't say a word the entire time, and then he just cracks out.
he just waits.
He just hits the jabs.
He is the perfect color commentary.
This guy does fucking 95% of the work, and he's just whispering in the ear.
No. To be fair, he set up.
Oh, all right.
He said he was. I walked in here. He was huffing and puffing. He was sweating. The windows and doors were open.
What are you coming for me today for? First off, pull your microphone down a little bit. You got the foam. No, keep the microphone up, but the foam is all the way up the microphone. You know, I'm upset because I asked you if you want to talk soccer. You didn't want to talk soccer. Champions League is going to be, up and about when this episode comes out. I was a little offended by that, but it's all right.
It's honestly, man, Champions League soccer, the Bundesliga, La Liga, whatever it is, it's a lot to cover. Right now, in my opinion, is the best time to bet on American sports. NHL is back.
Yup.
NBA is here. Last night, tip-off of NBA season. NFL is in full gear. College football, and in just a couple days, college basketball is here. We finally get to see Cooper Flag. So you can bet on Bundesliga, Champions League all you want. My focus is on American sports right now.
All right.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Go. Miss me with that fucking soccer shit over there, okay?
Let's not
Football.
Let's not forget Franco picked the Dolphins to make it to the Super Bowl.
He's gonna do
On camera.
Finzo.
He's like, Finzo.
Oh, everyone did it. Before we get into the sports, I did have a thought about the dinner tonight. So I had money bag pasta tonight. I love money. I love my money bag pasta. Is money bag pasta the same thing as raviolis, in a sense?
If it was raviolis, it'd be called raviolis.
No, but I feel like it's the same thing, just like structured different.
Then you could say tortellini is raviolis, but it's not.
What is a money bag? What is a money bag pasta?
It's like what is it stuffed with?
Cheese.
Yeah, it's like stuffed with cheese.
Yeah,
I
with
think.
ricotta.
Yeah.
And it looks like a little money bag. Like they
Yeah,
how
but
they
then, but then,
fold it
but
is
then, you, but
different.
then you
Like,
can say everything that's stuffed is a ravioli.
I guess.
it's like with pasta, certain type of noodles.
Yeah, same thing. You have different noodles.
I don't know. I just feel like special shaped things are like better than like the regular, like a SpongeBob, like mac and cheese, or like the Halloween candy we just got. Like Reese's pumpkins are so much better than regular Reese's.
You love Reese's too.
Oh, I love them, but Reese's pumpkins, Reese's Christmas trees, they bury regular Reese's. You know?
Scott, he can't handle this talk.
Mario's about to say, "Oh, my favorite is those dick-shaped lollipops."
He's not denying it.
All right, so let's get back to the sports, dude. How did you get started in handicapping?
I had been right dick-shaped lollipops, right? This guy, but
The
I'll
little
talk-
dick shaped lollipops.
the mini ones, the mini ones.
Oh man.
But how did I get into betting on sports? I was betting with a buddy of mine 3-4 years. COVID hit. We started betting on KBO, the Korean baseball. It was all you could bet on TV. We were on Twitter. We started posting our tickets. And before you know it, parlay after parlay. And it was exactly 5 years ago this time. NBA, NHL had kicked off, and we were hitting parlay after parlay. How do I get your picks? I said, what do you mean how do I get my picks? How do I buy your picks? I said,
Buy them.
yo, just cash at me $100. And $100 came in. I'm like, what the fuck was that? How'd this happen? And before you know it, Twitter blew up, 500 followers, 1,000 followers, 1,500. My background's in real estate, and I started treating my handicapping service like real estate. And before you know it, man, thousands upon thousands of members now coming on 5 years that I've been doing this professionally, not professional. We have a team of 7. You've met the team, right?
Yeah, team's awesome.
Team's awesome. We put together a solid team just 11 months ago. To see where we're at today is unreal. So biggest blessing that's happened to me is becoming a handicapper, as crazy as that sounds.
No, it's awesome, man. So during COVID, did you bet on the? Did you go on Twitch? Remember on Twitch they were doing the esports, but it was all like Madden games. We were doing all like the computer, like the sim games. Oh man, it was so much fun.
I never got into it. I've never been on Twitch. I never got into esports. I think it's unreal that I'm 36. You guys are basically 32. Same shit.
Don't say we're basically the same age.
It's the same shit, man. It's 10% off. But
Dad?
I had buddies when we were 11, 12, 13 years old that can fucking finish GoldenEye or finish Mario or whatever it was in 48 hours straight. If they could have gotten paid, they'd be fucking multimillionaires if it was a thing back in the day when we were 6 years. You right?
Agreed. Dude, we were making videos back in high school. In what was that class even called? Digital media.
Yeah.
We had a digital media class. We were making videos that if we still had them today, oh my god, dude, we'd be viral again. Like it's nonstop. The music videos that we used to make were ridiculous.
What fucking music videos were you making in high school?
They made some really good music videos back in the day.
Was it music videos?
Yeah, it was music videos. There was like informational videos, like commercials.
Yeah, it was like it was all like you learn
Creative
you
product.
learn videography and stuff like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's how Mario is.
Yeah. It's what got him ready for OnlyFans and shit. If it doesn't work out.
Scottie.
Whatever it is.
But dude, take us through the process of like how you come up and get to the point where I'm ready to throw money on this game or I'm ready to throw money on this parlay. What's your process like?
It's tough to go through my process, but I'll tell you, I'm numb to sports betting. I'm emotionless when it comes to sports betting. I bet on the numbers, not the teams. Anyone who bets on a game with their emotions should not be betting in the first place. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. You got to be strategic. You got to find edge, and you just got to go with it. I tell people all the time, study a specific game, study a specific team, study a specific player. Literally, jot down your notes on a notepad. Don't bet it for money. See what the outcome is like. And then based on that, you'll get sharper and sharper and better. Because for me, NBA is my passion. Basketball is my passion. I played D3 ball. It's tougher for me to quote-unquote handicap an NBA game than an NHL or MLB game because I'm not biased. and I'm emotionless because I'm really betting on the numbers. Now we're talking about the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, now Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
Sometimes my head gets all fucked up because I'm like, the shooting guard's going to go off tonight. Look at the matchup.
Yep.
I don't know more than the odds makers, right? So you got to be smart and take your emotions out of it. That's my number one step is take your emotions out of it, and you'll be a much better sports bettor.
And what do you think separates Full Card Sweep from all other handicappers? What do you think sets you guys apart?
We win a lot more than we lose. I don't think you guys see me on camera. You see our content that goes out. You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. You guys know it.
Yep.
The research team from the Elias Sports Bureau, from Clutch Points, what goes into it behind the scenes before the pick goes out. All the customer sees, all the VIP member sees is the analysis. But when they reach out to us, they know exactly what they're getting. The customer service, the win rate, the transparency, the live shows.
Yep.
We go live on a Thursday night. You know, our card, again, very specific 3 to 5 plays. On a Sunday, 5 or 6 plays. On a weekday, 3 plays typically. When we go live, we're talking fucking everything under the sun.
Yeah.
You can tune into a live and hear shit that you never thought was possible, hear trends that you never thought existed, right? So it's all information. All the information is out there. We just know how to read the information. And we do a good job at it.
Dude, and just doing the lives with you, I feel like I've learned a bunch. It's been an awesome experience because I've never really gotten this involved into gambling, and I've learned a lot just from doing the lives.
I love it because when we got on a call and you tell me you like a specific play, then I throw out the trend and it's like, holy shit, the kid's dick just got hard. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, and then he says Baker Mayfield or Daniel Jones throwing 2 interceptions. You're like, bro, like where are we going tonight?
He had 0 that night.
Yeah, he had none.
Fucking guys, he had none.
That's because I put it onto the universe and they fucked me. That's
Meanwhile, the next game, he threw a pick. He threw a pick in the next game.
That's how it goes.
it was
though.
one game early. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
But tell us about the subscription packages that
Yep,
Full Card
please.
Sweep offers.
Yeah, we have daily, weekly, we have full year packages. Again, if you're a first time user, go through the Oven Pod, use their affiliate link, hop on board. If you need a first time discount, we'll take care of you guys. But I tell people all the time, come on to the live shows, sign up to Underdog, use promo code Oven. If you get on Oven, you'll get all of our prop plays absolutely free. There's a $1,000 cash bonus when you use Oven. It's free fucking money. Free money. Get on it. You'll see the plays. You'll see the process. Even when we give out underdog plays, underdog parlays that you love, I love, it comes with an analysis. If you like it, take it. If you want to fade it, if you have the balls to fade it, fade it. I have no problem, right? Go for it. Well, good luck. Good luck. It happened to me a couple nights ago. We put out the over in the Jets-Bills game. Everyone and their mothers, and you know me, I love primetime unders. I love the over in this game. A couple of our members messaged me. They said, yo, with all due respect, I'm taking the under. I didn't convince them. I said, here's my analysis, man. I'm not convincing you how to fucking spend your money. I'm taking the over for a unit. And the over hit. So it's like, you do what you, I'll give you the information. I'll never throw it in your face. I don't want to piss people off. I'm not that guy. Because I've lost plenty, right? But yeah, you get the analysis from the team. If you want to tail. If you want to fade, or you want to watch from the sidelines, that's fine too.
Now, what separates Underdog from other gambling platforms?
First and foremost, a lot of these fantasy apps are banned in New York. So we're in New York. Underdog works in New York. Sports betting in general is illegal in California. You could bet on Underdog, which I think is absolutely insane.
Huge.
Also in Florida, all you can use is the Hard Rock app, if I'm not mistaken. So Underdog you can use there. There are free bets on Underdog. There are these chili peppers on Underdog. You can find value.
Yeah.
I know you love it.
I love
you
the
love those chili peppers.
man. Oh my god.
We joked with him. He said Daniel Jones INT. When he said 2, I'm like, fuck that. That's 4x.
Yeah.
It's 4x. Why not, man?
Why not?
We're up. So we can have a little fun and bet the plus 1,000s. Again, it's entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
When
I hear you.
we're betting small, we're having fun with it. I tell people all the time, any parlay that I do give out, any parlay that we discuss, we like that parlay because we like the plays individually. Many times you bet a 4-leg parlay, we'll still bet the straights. We'll go 3-1. We still make money. If we go 4-0, it's a fucking jackpot. Does that happen often? No. Just last week we swept 3 cards. In the last 2 weeks we swept 4 cards. But you got to bet You got to bet the straights and sprinkle the parlays.
That full card sweep, baby. I love it. Every time it happens, I love seeing the post.
We did it again, baby.
I know,
We
I
did
love
it again.
We did it again.
You should be embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed tomorrow morning. This guy doesn't shut the fuck up.
I would love to wake up one morning and see you should be embarrassed. And Uncle Nino's, look at that face right there.
I mean, I'll
That
tell you,
face comes popping
he's
up.
smiling. His dimples look nice. He's shaved. He doesn't have a fucking mustache. He doesn't have a mullet.
Yeah, he cut the hair.
No, I'm not. No, on you it looks great. On him, I don't know, man.
What about right here?
He looks great. No, you're blonde. It's fine. It like blends in a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a little salt.
Yeah.
In certain light, you can't even see it on his face.
You talked about the Knicks a little bit. You touched on the Knicks. Trading away Dante DiVincenzo.
The big ragu.
The big ragu.
Big ragu.
Trading away DV. I mean, how do you feel about it? I mean, I know you're not impartial to one team, but you know.
So I'll tell you, when it comes to sports, I don't own a team, so I don't care about
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
But when it comes to the Knicks, I love the Knicks. Doesn't mean I don't bet against them when I find edge. I bet against them all the time. A couple years ago, I took their season totals under, which I liked. Now, we're in a situation with the Knicks for the first time in many, many years. It really seems like the Knicks figured it out. This Karl Anthony Towns trade,
Yep.
just as soon as we found out that Mitchell Robinson is out until December, January, we get Karl Anthony Towns. For Julius Randle, who didn't play for a big portion of last season, we did give away Dante DiVincenzo. But if you watch the Knicks against the Sixers, by the time they got to the Pacers, they were done, right? They were injured. Josh Hart was playing 48 minutes a game. We saw great production out of Deuce McBride,
Which is nice to see.
which was incredible to see. We bring back Deuce. We bring back Landry Shamet. We now have the two best wing defenders in the NBA, Mikal Bridges and OG. I don't see anyone fucking scoring on those guys. And the odd man out was DiVincenzo. So they bring in Landry Shamet. They got Deuce McBride off the bench. We're waiting to get back Mitchell Robinson. Some might say Karl Anthony Towns is the best shooting big man of all time. The best, number one.
Close. He's up there.
Yeah, listen, he single-handedly beat fucking Nikola Jokic last postseason.
No, he's a force, man.
He's a force, so I'm
He's a
excited.
force.
For the first time ever, I'm excited about it. Are the Knicks going to win the East? I don't know. They look great in the preseason. They put together the right team with Leon Rose. Thibodeau has them playing 48 minutes a game. That's what you love
I
about
was
the
going to
Knicks.
say, it didn't look like preseason games.
It didn't look like preseason games when they played in Minnesota
Yeah.
and Rick Brunson's getting into a fight with Dante DiVincenzo. I still don't understand what the fuck he said, but
We need John Boy to do the voiceover on that bad.
yeah.
He kills those. I
That would,
absolutely love
that
it.
would be a good one. But yeah, the Knicks look good, man. The Knicks look good. I would put them right behind Boston in the East.
Okay, I hear you on that. You see, I love seeing Kat talk to Anthony Edwards, and it was like he was basically telling him like, "Oh, come to New York when you're done over there." You saw that? That's
Yeah, I mean, talking about the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards, man, he won gold with Team USA. He was in the movie with Adam Sandler. I feel like that sort of like brought out a side of Anthony Edwards that we didn't really know about until we saw what's his name, Kermit, right? Kermit, right? Kermit.
you talking.
Anthony
movie?
Edwards in the movie with Adam Sandler.
yeah.
Kermit was
I'm
his
just-
name.
yeah.
So, and now he's cocky, he's confident. I think he's okay with Karl Anthony Towns being traded away. He's the fucking face of the team. So, if he comes to New York, if Karl Anthony Towns likes his experience in New York, and he could bring over Anthony Edwards,
What fucking movie you guys talking about? What movie was this?
this guy doesn't watch featured films on Netflix.
What was it called?
It's the Adam Sandler movie.
He's got millions of movies.
Bro, with Juancho Hernan Gomez and Anthony Edwards.
What is it
What's
called?
the name of the movie?
Baller.
What's it called?
Baller.
My phone's there, bro. You're looking at me like I can give you an
Adam
answer.
Sandler. It's called Baller.
Baller?
Yeah, Netflix.
And he was Kermit the Frog?
No,
No,
his
his-
character's name.
His character's,
character's name was Kermit.
He was a fucking dick. He was the number one recruit, cocky guy. Hustle. There it is. Hustle.
There you go. About
Hustle.
time you did your
Ballers.
job. You were
Hustle.
late. You were late
Baller.
today. Least you could do was answer
Hustle.
that question
Oh, it
for
says
us.
it. Hustle. Right?
Hustle. Yeah, Hustle. Yeah, my bad. Ballers. Yeah, great movie. You got to watch it. You got to watch it.
So before Franco finishes up with a few questions, just let everyone know where they can find Scottie Pickems and Full Card Sweep. Where's the best place to find
Scottie
you guys?
Pickems Full Card Sweep. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, fullcardsweep.com. We have a daily newsletter that goes out. We give out free plays. Think about ESPN with free picks. Those picks are absolutely destroying. So if you don't want to buy a package, head over to fullcardsweep.com. And also, guys, go to Underdog Fantasy, download the app, deposit just $10. They'll give you up to $1,000 in cash bonuses when you use promo code OVEN.
Yes, sir.
You'll tell their plays, you'll tell my plays. When you sign up to Underdog and you use promo code OVEN, you're going to get an email from the Oven. You're going to get an email from Full Card Sweep. We'll give you all of our plays free. So tune in and tune into the live so you can hear Mario's picks and my picks and Franco's picks. So
Who's
I'm excited.
Mario? Who's Franco?
Uncle, oh, sorry. On Thursday
When we're
night-
on the lives, when we're in gambling mode, it's Uncle Nino and Papa Fazul.
I apologize. Mario and Franco can't win. But when Papa Fazul and Uncle Nino come in the room,
It's game over.
game over.
That's it.
It's game over.
Game over. Bookies beware.
So, who's your favorite basketball player growing up?
Favorite basketball player growing up, J.J. Redick. Not the coach. Duke Blue Devils,
Duke
J.J. Redick. I don't know if you guys remember.
The man just never missed foul shots.
They had a fucking camera. It was the J.J. Redick camera. If you tuned into like ESPN News, they had a camera strictly on J.J. Redick, watching his every fucking move. In my eyes, what is he? 6'2", 6'3", best form of all time, J.J. Redick. So I was in high school at the time. I had been in middle school, turned into high school, transitioned from a center to a shooting guard because I didn't grow. I hit my growth spurt when I was 12 years old. Which is fucking insane. I was this tall when I was fucking 12.
Really?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
And you still got the same jeans on, too.
Yeah, I got. Well, you don't like the jeans? Why is he taking? What's wrong with the jeans?
Because
bro?
he's got it.
I got good legs. I got
He's
good
got
legs.
good legs.
You got legs for days,
I
this
got good
guy.
legs. All my power's in my legs, bro. Yeah, my upper body is. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all in the legs. It's all in the ankles and the form. Just Steph Curry, bro. Just like that.
You got to see
like that.
Uncle Nino shoot a basketball.
Yeah, so just to let you know how bad I am at basketball, Franco would take time out of his day to come with my mom to my CYO games.
And just make fun of him.
And my own mother and Franco would be in the stands making fun of me while I played. My own mother.
Can you roll the footage? Could you roll the footage?
Bro, I'm not
man.
kidding. I'm crying now thinking about yo. You used to go to fast break and we'd be like, it's not going in. You would hit the backboard of the ball and hit the fucking foul line.
Oh man,
I was all about defense.
I could see you hustling on
Yeah.
defense.
No, oh,
fouling out, being a dirty fucking guy,
Yep.
setting dirty picks.
And dripping sweat.
White chocolate.
Oh my god! All right, start, bench, and cut. Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. I know it's an unfair question, but I had to hit you with it.
Start, bench, cut.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but you got to cut Kobe Bryant.
Just like that.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, it's not even a question. I don't think. I mean, a couple years ago, I was a believer that Kobe Bryant was number 2, right? And then he's since passed, obviously. But what we've seen out of LeBron James just in the last couple of years, what we saw this summer in the Olympics, down against Serbia, the guy's a fucking animal. And then for him, I don't, like when he gets into politics and he does all that weird shit, I dislike him.
Yep.
But as a player, as a fan of the game, for him to have gray hairs the way he does in his beard, for him to be in the fucking on the same court as his son, that's fucking awesome. Because we all remember when he was at St. Vincent, St. Mary's.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So-
and it's crazy. Like he still does it at such a high level.
Yeah, but with that said, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. We're sports bettors. He was a fucking degenerate sports bettor. Michael Jordan still is, holds every record, 6 for 6 in the NBA Finals, getting his ass kicked by the likes of Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer, John Starks, Charles Oakley. That shit doesn't fly. Like watching the Jets game just a couple nights ago with 22 flags or whatever it was. NBA players used to fucking bleed and beat the shit out of each other, and Michael Jordan went 6 for 6 in the final. So everyone right now is soft. So I would go MJ, start MJ, bench LeBron, cut Kobe.
I love it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was some great analysis.
it really was.
I think it's like the most fucking obvious thing ever. But we have young guys who watch us.
Yeah.
You know, even the content that we put out when we talk about Michael Jordan, and they just don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't get it.
Can we really? I know we're kind of running short on time over here, but I mean, you said it. All the flags. I mean, can we all agree here that the NFL just continuously puts out just the worst product? And for me, I feel like I don't even need your answers. I feel like you guys know the NFL is just the worst. It's the toughest to watch. Everyone's getting hurt. The flags all day. Does that make it tough to bet on the NFL? It has to, right?
It does, but at the same time, it's the same as every sport. Umpires fuck up, referees fuck up. Nowadays, it's a lot softer than it was. What pisses me off the most is the celebrations. Like if a guy gets a stop, if a guy gets an INT, and he does some goofy shit, and then he gets 15 yards. Why? Because he was excited, right? In the NBA, you get a technical foul. It happens in the NBA all the time also. You get a technical foul because you fucking stare at someone. Like, come on, man. You know?
Yeah, it's a sport.
It's soft across the board.
I have to agree.
Yeah, for me, it's just tough to watch. I got 2 more for you. Your choice. We're going to dinner. Where are we going? On Long Island.
Where are we going on Long Island?
Yep. We're going to dinner. It's your choice. We're staying on Long Island. Where are we going?
Two Spring.
Yes!
Wow.
I fucking love that place.
I knew he was gonna explode from that.
Fucking delicious.
It is delicious.
Oh,
nice.
it's so good. Such an eclectic menu.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap. but
Eclectic.
Eclectic. He heard someone in the office say that today. And
You like it?
I saw
He
that on
heard someone at
Google
that
on review.
restaurant saying,
You like that Two Spring? Have
Two
you been? Have
Spring.
you been?
Yeah, no, I've been.
It's really delicious. Go there hungry. Go there. They made me wait an hour to sit down. They didn't know who I was. It's okay. It's okay. The drinks at the bar were delicious. And then you don't even care that you waited an hour because the food is so fucking good that it's like, well, I'll sit here for 3 hours. And the waitresses are nice. The waiters are nice.
The manager, Andrew's great. Great guy.
I'll tell you, between me and you, because we waited an hour, which I didn't mind at all because the drinks were so good, they kept on bringing us fucking free shit.
Love that.
For one of the most expensive restaurants on Long Island, we didn't pay it. We barely fucking paid. So I walked out of there like, I'm going back. They hooked us up. They
Yep.
treated us good. We definitely went back, right after. Spent the boatload of money, but it was a great fucking time. Delicious food.
Well worth it.
Yeah, well worth it.
So to end it out, you're going to Two Spring. You can invite any guest, dead or alive. You can ask any questions to. Who you going with? Who you bringing to dinner?
I would say Kobe Bryant to dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
So after cutting him, you're bringing him to dinner.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, man, whenever I don't know if you felt the same way. Whenever I was with my in-laws, I was with my wife, and I was in the kitchen, and I read my phone. It was on Twitter. I'm like, Kobe Bryant. I'm like, I turned to my wife. I'm like, yo, Kobe Bryant died. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you Kobe Bryant died. And it was probably the wildest day in sports history. Again, I'm 36, so I don't remember when Petrovic died in the plane, right? On the
You had Thurman Munson too, right?
Munson. There's a couple.
You had Corey Lytle. You had Roy Halladay.
Roy Halladay was tremendous for
Roberto.
me.
we saw just a couple weeks ago Johnny Gaudreau and his brother, but
Yeah.
I hate to talk about anyone that's not
Yeah, no,
alive.
for
But
sure.
Kobe Bryant is Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, the Kobe Bryant thing.
Kobe
was
Bryant's
nuts.
good.
And you know what made it even worse, man? The way that the news
Handled it.
handled it. Like the first report said that all of his daughters were in the helicopter.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Bad reporting.
Like if that dude or woman, whoever reported that, should not have a job.
Yep.
Like that's crazy.
It's also crazy with Kobe Bryant because we saw him when he was in Denver, when he was on the Lakers, and he had to fly to Denver because he raped someone, or those were the allegations, and he was going through a tough time with his wife. and then we saw him MVP, NBA title, girl dad, right?
Yep.
We saw him retire, and then we saw him nonstop. If you're on social media, he's coaching his daughter. The guy was dedicated to his daughter. I have 2 girls, 6 and 3.
Team
So-
Mamba, man.
Yeah, all that shit,
Mamba.
all that
Yeah.
shit.
I don't mean to drop a bomb on you, but my head coach in the Cape Cod League, Coach Jim Altobelli, was on that helicopter with him. He was the other passenger and his daughter.
His daughter.
Yep. Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, it's depressing, man, because like he was doing it to get his daughter to practice, if I'm not mistaken. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they were going to practice. They were trying to cut over like traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic to the
yes,
facility.
it's sad, man. It's sad. Obviously, it's sad if anyone passes, but like, listen, Kobe Bryant's Kobe Bryant, you know. So it's just someone that we looked up to.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's sad to see.
Even like myself, like I said, like I'm not a big basketball guy, but there was something about like when Kobe Bryant's face was on the TV screen, not even on the court, not even watching him play, but when he was doing like an interview or something, you just couldn't find yourself not interested in every word that came out of his mouth, from his work ethic to his mindset to his thoughts on how to be great. I mean, he was just such an influential figure in our childhood. It's like for us, it was around our
Yeah.
childhood, our late teens, early 20s. And it's sad to, you see someone, it reminds you that everyone's mortal. You see someone on top, doing such amazing things on this planet, and then they're gone like that. It just really puts things into perspective.
100%.
Definitely. I do love that answer though.
Yeah. Dude, appreciate you coming on.
Of course, man. I appreciate you guys having me. Thank you so much.
The Oven Podcast, full card sweep, underdog fantasy.
Yeah, guys, sign up to Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code OVEN. You'll get a 50% deposit match. Cash bonuses up to $1,000. It's a no-brainer.
And don't forget, we're the Oven Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Spank that subscribe button. Share the show. Follow on Instagram. Follow on TikTok. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the Oven.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.